Hello. One is in the presence of the Queen of England, so one should bow or curtsy. As I have more followers than Stephen Fry, and being Chief Executive of Cool Britannia my royal self, it is my great pleasure to introduce you to the iBrand series. Part 1, Why Bother? Why bother indeed? Well, look around. Brands everywhere. William's constantly eating McDonald's. Harry, I know you've got my iPad. And Philip, that Bell's is mine. If I have to tell you again, it will be off with your head. I expect that, if one looks at oneself, one is covered in labels. Why does one wear Nike trainers and not Woolies? What's that you say? They've closed down, but, like public houses and red telephone boxes, Woolworths is a great British institution. Oh Gordon, what have we done? Where was I? Why build one's own personal brand? Well, for a start, in this age of the individual, one's brand makes one memorable, and gives one an opportunity to stand out from the crowd. Can you name another queen of these times? Victoria Beckham is not a queen. Developing one's own brand allows one to communicate positively about oneself and one's work, taking advantage of all the possible opportunities one can get from a global audience. It influences what others think of one, and how they interact with one. If one doesn't cultivate one's own brand, there is a danger that one is then relying on others defining who one is and what one's about. I wouldn't recommend this. 1992, Annus Horribilis. Which brings me neatly onto another good reason. There is no longer guaranteed job security for anyone, if one believes what one reads in the papers, not even me. It is worth being prepared. The web is a talent search engine used by potential employers, and, Wills and Harry inform me, screen possible future candidates for matrimony. I always strive to keep in touch with my peoples and the times we live in, and so, as I come to the end of my introduction, I feel it my duty to encourage one to go forth and develop one's personal brand. It's so terribly important these days. To this end, I have commissioned further guidance in Part 2, Where to Start. I wish you all the greatest success. This YouTube lark is easy. I don't understand why Gordon got so upset.